Why, hello everybody, it's Joycelina and we are back here on the Just Vanilla server, and since last time I've been doing a little bit of work. You can see on the little houses that I've built into the mountainside, and I've also been doing just some around the base kind of work, just trying to keep things busy, keeping me supplied with the things that I need to do the stuff. And oh my goodness, look down there in the message area. Ashton has burned to death. Well, we got to give him a rip. Him, her, it. Rip. Sorry about that. Oh, I can't even type. Oh, that's a bummer. When it, burned to death usually means lava. Oftentimes means losing all the gear that you have. So, yeah, I'm feeling a little bit for Ashton there. That's kind of a stinker. I've been doing fishing. I've been doing building. I've been doing gathering some sheepies so I have some wool. In fact, let's do a little bit of collection while we're at it. Breeding stuff up, doing some farming, all that kind of stuff that you need to do. Even been down in the mines and just doing some general mining away at stuff. Oh, you know what I was going to do? I even had it on my thing. Yes, we want to breed even more of the sheepies. And every time I do this, I have so many cows that it actually kills the cows. They cram into a certain area and they just die. But then I continue to feed them. Because, you know what? Then I don't even have to waste my sword. I know I don't have looting on it, so it doesn't matter. I'm just let cramming do all the work for me. Thanks a lot. Yeah, I've got so many. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I'm getting levels, everything. Okay, come down here. Collect all the goods. Oh my goodness. The mass of cows. It's a bovine bounty in here. My goodness, how many? I didn't get any leather from all of that. Usually I get leather. You guys are holding out on me. You guys are holding out on me. But I have all the bookshelves. Oh, so in here, speaking of bookshelves, I have all the bookshelves I need now. This is my little enchanting area. But I have to thank Derlinder. She came in. She gave me a bunch of stuff. This isn't even all of it. Seeds, books. Look, I have a mending silk touch pick now. Thanks, Derlinder. I can't even tell you. I'm waiting until I get another mending before I put my fortune. Although I may just have to go and do it anyway because I've got a bunch of ores now. I don't know. I think I showed you a little bit of this. I showed you that this is not the best placement. You know what? Getting rid of you. Where am I going to put you? I'm going to put you somewhere other than right in front of my door. Here. I'll add you right there because it's a pain every time. Half the time when I come in, I end up hitting it. Drives me crazy. I wonder how much of the durability on my gear I've lost just from hitting that stupid plant. This is my little bedroom, usually where I set my spawn. I put barrels in the roof. So I've got all my stuff stored away. Look at all the ores because I've got this wonderful silk touch pick. However, I'm not getting any levels from it. Whoops. So I might take that fortune pick, or I might create a fortune pick with that fortune book from Derlinder and do that up. Anyway, the other thing I'm doing is raising levels to be able to do all the enchanting that I need. I mean, that is the one part. I gotta tell you, the one part about being like just new to a server or new to a world is that you don't have all the enchants. Whoops, wrong button. Imagine me, wrong button. Look, I've got Aqua Affinity, Fire Protection 4, and Unbreaking on my helmet, but nothing on my diamond chest plate. I protected these just when I first started out, and I had basically just my enchanting table and nothing else. So that's the leggings and boots that I have. I might be able to. Thinking of that, I might be able to spend a few of my diamonds. Let's see. Whoop, get me out of here. I think I have some diamonds. Should I start crafting myself some diamond gear? How many diamonds do I... Look, I only have 4 diamonds. Because I'm carrying around 5 diamond ore. Waiting for... Look it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do the pick. Okay? Creating the pick. Okie dokie. And, oh, I don't need, my hoe needs to go back where it belongs. Oh, the sun's starting to set. We're going to have to be careful. I definitely have plenty of lighting. One day, all these little torches will go away, and we'll have nice lanterns and other types of forms, glowstone, who knows what kind of lighting. Just hopefully not these all one day. Okay. Where's it? Wait a second. I got to get the fortune book. I get distracted so easily. Fortune 3. Fortune 3. I mean, Derlinder, a Fortune 3 book. Even if I don't have mending on it, what a fabulous, fabulous gift. Thank you. Thank you so much. Joy's pick of fortune. Joy's pick of... Actually, fortunate pick. How's that? That's even shorter. Joy's fortunate pick. Here we go. 7 levels, but now I've got a Fortune 3 pick. That's fantastic. So now I can mine me up at least a few of these ores. Let's see. We've got 5 of them. What do we get? Donk. It's not looking so great, guys. It's not looking so great. 12 out of 5. So I basically got, well, actually 11 out of 5. So I basically got 2 each. Well, you know, it's better than nothing. What can I craft with that? I need pants, which is 7. And footies, which is, right? Footies, which is 4. 7 and 4. I got plenty. I can do that. I can do that. Woo! And 1 diamond left. Okay. Well, I'm going to put this away so I don't use it up. We'll be very deliberate and judicious about spending that one. No, I'm taking these off. And I'm putting these on. Ooh, look at me. Look at me in all diamond gear. It's a start. Only 1 piece is enchanted, but it's a start. Yoo-hoo. Okay, and my iron is going in here until I build myself a, whatchamacallit stand. What's that? An armor stand. That would be what you put armor on, Joycelina. Well, there you go. What's it take for an armor stand? Do I even know? Can I even know? No. Armor. An armor stand will cost me 1 smooth stone slab, which I have somewhere, and a bunch of sticks, which I only have 1 stick on me. Okay, get me out of here. Get me out of here. Where are all my sticks? Oh, look, I have an armor stand. Well, what am I waiting around for? Put it right here. We'll get out the armor. And what? What? Where are the other 2 pieces? Come here. What? And oh, how cool is that? Right there in the corner of our bedroom, we have armor. That's fantastic. I'm loving it. Okay, so let me show you what I've done so far. Now that I've wasted like 10 minutes of your time on shenanigans. What more do you expect? It's me. Of course we've got the shenanigans. Okay, so I showed you already. This is my little enchanting area. Place for me to put paper, lapis lazuli books, etc. And these are the books that are enchanted that I have so far. I got them from fishing. So that's what I have. I've got my little anvil who's starting to look a little hurt there. Might just have to have this turn into a decoration anvil and create a new one once I get enough iron to do so. Then, coming up the steps, I have my little apartment here. And just kind of crafting some things. I have a little smoker in the kitchen area. A little living room area where they're watching TV. I don't know what they're watching. But this was the least morbid of all the stuff I could show you. Out here is just a little area to be able to come out if they want to. This area comes up here, which leads out to the balcony, which I like. Can shoot things from afar. And it also comes through here. Oh, let's shut the door. This leads to a back way to the same thing. Well, out Hello. You're wanting to get to me, aren't you? Are you going to try to make it all the way over here? What a waste of time. You're not going to be able to come up all this. I mean, look. Yeah, that's not going to happen. But enjoy becoming a drown. I love this area. Now, I haven't really claimed this, but you usually get around 500 blocks in every direction. Oh, can you imagine if I took enough time to build in stuff all throughout here too? That might be kind of cool. That's a bigger dream than I think is reality. This I want to eventually be my potion room or a cartography room. I haven't decided yet, and it comes down here. Long hallway, another bedroom that I've just started, haven't decorated yet, and that leads back to our little apartment. I really like how this turns out. I think I always talk about, I need to make these big builds. They need to be massive, and I do things so small. But I think there's a certain talent in being able to take a small area and to make something cozy and comfortable and fun and even pretty about it. So I have to just reflect on what I'm good at. So that's what I've done so far. And for the remainder of my time with you, what I'm hoping to work on is this area here. Well, it's hard to see from up close. Ow, my ankles, as Frilioth would say. So it's this area here. And I think what I want to do is something much larger. I don't quite have in mind what that's going to look like. It's probably going to have a little bit of this same towery type design, but definitely much larger. And this is where I'm going to have my nether portal. And I have not built a nether portal yet. Although a lot of people are like, Joycelina, just build a portal already. But I haven't built the portal yet. This is where I intend to have it. And then we can start working on like nether tunnel, going and seeing everything else, going back to spawn, etc., etc. But until then, so that's what I'm going to start working on. And I'll bring you back when I've actually got something planned out. Just literally like 2 minutes in, and I thought to myself, what I'd like to see is a waterfall. So the first thing that I'm going to put in is this waterfall. Eventually it will cascade down more, but I need to make sure that I don't have any lighting that's just sitting on the ground. And I'll need an area for it to pool. Probably right about here is where I'll create some type of reservoir for the water to come down, pool into here, and then create kind of the environment around it. But I want the water coming out of it. So that's my first thought, which might mean that my actual tower is over here and maybe I have a secondary tower on this side. So that's kind of where I'm thinking for now, and I will bring you back after I've actually put in maybe just some basic tower design through here. Okay, so I have the very limited framework of the first tower, and it is about 13 blocks in diameter. It's going to go pretty far up, and then we'll have the rooftop on top of that, and who knows what kind of decorations will go on there. But if we come up here, we'll see that it incorporates kind of starting in this area. So I've got my little, I've blocked this up. Off, like I said, it'll come down a little bit. So it starts right about here in this part of the cave area, which hopefully we'll be able to incorporate some of this into the design. But we'll have this area here, and this will be more of an entrance area somewhere related into this, and then go all the way up. So I'm going to go through and just put in the very boring basic, here's cobblestone walls. And then we'll be able to see what it really looks like. But I think I'm liking how this is turning out already. I'll be back. Okay, now that I have filled in with cobble walls, it kind of gives more of a sense of how large the item or the tower is going to be. So it gives a little bit more perspective. We'll be doing some rooftop on top of that. Still will be more of a low slope roof, but will still be pretty large and pretty prominent, but keep that look. Obviously, we're going to do a lot of detail in here, but it just gives the idea of the scale of this particular tower in here. I'm going to create one that's going to be thinner and maybe a little bit taller on this side. So I will go ahead and put that together just so you can see what that's going to look like, and then I will bring you back once that framework is put in place. Okay, so I've got them both framed out with the cobblestone, so that gives you kind of an idea of what it is eventually going to look like. So the next thing I need to work on is just the roof line, and I've made myself quite a few trees just to make sure I had enough wood. What I do like is now that I have my silk touch pick, which thank you again to Derlinder, I can go ahead and pick up some of this podzol, and we'll be able to use some of it for pathways and different types of decorations along the way. So that's kind of nice. I'll begin working on getting that roof line up and come back to you once that part is done. So it's starting to take shape. I've been working on the rooftops for both of these. I wanted to get something that was pretty similar to what was down below, but not quite. I still wanted a peak to them since they were more majestic. Not only that, it's going to be hard to see actually from the ground. You can't really see anything but the roof, the whatchamacallit, the eaves. That would be what they're called. You can see the eaves, but you can't see the rest of it. But once we build up this area, there will be other parts that we'll be able to take a look and see the rooftops here. But I didn't want them too pointy. And in fact, on this one, I might go through and edit just a little bit, depending. I might not do that tonight because I've got other things I want to be doing. Let me see everything now. Get on down here. So that took me quite a while, going back and forth, making sure that they were built in a similar manner. Because, when you're just kind of winging it, I thought I was using the same type of methodology, and then I found out I wasn't. Hey, don't go stealing my blocks, man. I saw you over there. Clunk, 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 clunk. So, yeah, when you're down here, you can't see as much. Now, if I'm over here more, I can start to see they're taking shape, but they're still pretty shallow. And I think they go along well with the design. So that's the first part. As I'm looking at this, I'm really imagining what I'm going to do with maybe a larger portal here, maybe having more than just the one water source coming out of the wall and cascading down, kind of camouflaging the purple in that, in what's going to be the portal. Because purple really isn't one of the colors of nature in this. Oh, I'm not looking at you. Thanks for taking my grass block, man. So yeah, purple's not one of the more defining colors. So you can see a little bit of red, some of the green, lots of brown, a little bit of gold and orange. Those are the kind of colors we want to have in here. So I want to see if I can use the water as well as then whatever kind of decoration is going to go back here. And I'm not sure how big I'm going to make my portal. It might not be too large, or I might put the water up just a little bit higher and make the portal a little bit larger. So I'm going to put the portal together, and then I'm probably gonna call it a wrap from there. We still have to work on the inside, and oh my goodness, I'm just looking. I'm missing some blocks. Now I want you to know, I'll show you this while I get some cobble. This was filled. Oh, I had cobble on me. Well, there you go. But that was full, and I had another barrel full of cobble, and now I'm down to half a barrel of cobble. So we have been doing the work, let me tell you, with this. And then I'm going to just tear half of it all down again, right? Whoops. I forget how to do these. Still getting used to this whole scaffolding thing. I've come dangerously close to dying on more than one occasion. Oh, I just need to be here. Okay. Bonk, 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 bonk. There we go. There we go. That's all I needed. Now that's better. So I'm trying to think, and maybe I should do it with cobble rather than obsidian, to gauge where's the rest of them. This is the problem with scaffolding. It's all the way up there. I need scaffolding to get my scaffolding. And now that you went the wrong way. Oh my goodness. You know, I'm an old person. New things befuddle me. Like all that texting and email. Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm not that old. So I'm trying to figure out, and maybe we'll do it with wood so I can tell the difference, how big I want this to be. So it's going to be in this area. I need, excuse me, pardon me for clearing my throat. So this is going to be the entry. Oh, hello there. Yes, I didn't see you standing there. Haha. My goodness. Clearly not lit up enough. Oh, good. Level 15. Here, have some light. Maybe some light over there. So this will probably be our entryway into here. I gotta figure this out. If I want to be coming in, where am I going to be coming in at? Somewhere over here. So this will be some type of entryway that will go down. So we will want to make sure that the water maybe is over one so that I have a little bit more room to get in this way. And this side is just fine. So this is our entryway in this way. So then I'm figuring I'll want my portal to be in here. Probably, let's see if it's enough for it to be this high. I think I might want it a little bit higher. Because I'm thinking this is not going to be big enough to be as grand as I want it to be. So let's see. How high up can I reach without having to get blocks to put me up? This high, clearly. So we would be talking about a portal about this tall. Let's see. I know, I don't have a shovel. Don't get mad at me for using my pick. So it would be about this. Well, this is when I should be using scaffolding, right? So about this tall. And can I get up there? This wide. Come on back down. Let's see. I think that's going to look puny. What do you think? It is not bad, actually. Maybe 2 blocks higher, and then have the water come up a little bit higher and cascade out of maybe 3 or 4 blocks. Geez, words, speaking, talking. We're working on it. Okay, so I'm going to see what that looks like, and I will bring you back once I've got my portal created. And maybe have a little bit of decoration or something with the water. So, okay, I will be back. Well, I've done everything for the, again, framework. So when you see all the cobble, please, it's not going to end up being that way. But yeah, that's the framework for what I want the towers. And the portal in the back, you'll see it's going to be wrapped in the wood. So you won't see the black obsidian coming through. You will see that purple a little bit. And let me know if you think it makes it go a little cattywampus having only the 2 streams, even though the portal is 3 wide. I know some people that would just absolutely drive them crazy. But it does get wider as it goes along. I can fix that, but right now I think I kind of like it as is. And yeah, it's a little cattywampus, but that's okay because my towers don't match. So I'm fine with that. But this really is the look that we're going for, and we're going to go through and do some decorating up. But what I wanted to do before I go is light the portal. So let's come on down. Yeah, so I'm going to wrap it up pretty much from here. Let's light the portal and then we're going to call it good. And I will do the decorating and all of that offline and get that to you. You'll be able to see it in the next episode. I wanted to get a good shot. I didn't want my user interface bugging out. So I wanted us to get a clean picture. But let's see. I don't know if I have a flint and steel. Have I made a flint and steel? Probably not. Because I ask you, why would I? I haven't had my portal open yet. There we go. And okay, I don't know why I came over to my crafting table to make a flint and steel. Didn't need to. Who does that remind you of? Anyone? Anyone? So made this little stairway coming up. So this is how I'm going to do the entrance, and I might make this one even bigger. So we'll have a grand entrance on both sides, but just the one way coming up. So that really actually helped define that for me. Very, very helpful. And it's 2 wide, which will probably drive some people crazy. Or if I do 3 wide. But yeah, this side's going to have to be 2 wide. Anyway, because I need this here, and I can't have it any farther than there. So yeah, this is going to be a 2 wide opening. And this is going to be a 3 wide opening, only shorter. And that one's going to be thinner but taller. Kind of like how the actual towers are. Yeah, I'm just doing asymmetrical stuff all over the place. It's going to drive people crazy. Okay, there we go. We have lit the portal. Let's see where we land. Do I want to do that? I'm hoping it'll pop me back through. There's only one way to find out. And that's to go through. But we'll do that next time. Ha 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 ha. Cliffhanger. What's going to be on the other side for us? So I'm going to call it a wrap for tonight. And with that, I'm going to say, I hope if you like this episode, you'll leave it a like. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. And hit the bell for notifications so you know when I upload, because I don't do it consistently. With that, I will say, I will see you next time.